Well, thank you everybody for coming back to another Thursday night. And the bunker, little backstory, Mirabelle was supposed to be our very first or second guest on the show. We had to cancel. She came back. She was going to come back in July. I had to cancel. But I am really glad to have her. If you know her, she is prolific. She is creative. She is a storyteller. And she has fantastic songs. Most recently in May, she released The Catalyst Has Called, and you will find that on Spotify. I encourage you to check it out. It is marvelous. She has another album in the work that'll probably be next fall, but I'll let her tell you about that. She also has Skipworth Productions going, which is helping all kinds of local artists. They do videos. They're doing all kinds of promotion. And we're really excited to have her here tonight. The Bunker does this free for the artists, and we do it free for the audience. I'm trying something different. In the link, you can buy a cup of coffee using PayPal for $3, and anything you buy will go to Mirabelle. So if you want to help Mirabelle, buy her a cup of coffee. And we don't do Patreon, and we don't monetize the channel, but we do love subscribers. So the only thing I would ask you to do is, if you like what we do, please subscribe. Now or later, you can do it right here while you're on YouTube. So thanks for coming, Mirabelle, and it's all yours.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's really great to finally be here. I'm from Oswego, so it's just down the road, so it's really cool to be here and sing some original music. I see we have Dan and 610 The Music already on here, so thank you guys for being here and everyone that's here, but I can't see your faces, so make sure to comment so I know that you're there. But today I'm going to be singing a combination of songs that I've released and a few that I have not released. The first couple songs are from my first album called Paraphrased in a Poet, which I released like last year, a little bit over a year ago. And then I'm going to sing some songs from The Catalyst Has Called, which is my most recent release, and then end with a couple new ones. But I really appreciate you being here. This first song is called Corner Store. I'll talk a little bit more about it after the song.
Met him at a corner store, buying gum and cigarettes. With a glance I knew that I would go, without speaking a word. And he said to his dad, "Are you a better man than me? Stop yelling and say there's a plan for me. Oh, I have eyes and I have hands that work, but you can't seem to see past your own dirt." Met him at a grassy park, warm weather swallowed in the dark. I walked fast to get out of the way, but excuse me was all that I could say. And he said to his dad, "Are you a better man than me? Stop yelling and say there's a plan for me. Oh, I have eyes and I have hands that work, but you can't seem to see past your own dirt."
was Corner Store, and that one I kind of wrote about how we as humans just make judgments, and it's just instinctual, and depending on how we act on that can affect so many things. But yeah, so that's Corner Store. That's on Paraphrased in a Poet, which is out on Apple Music, Spotify, Bandcamp, any streaming service. But my next song is also on that same album. It's called Lone Walk. And hey, there's so many more people in here. Hi, Kelly. Thank you. Hi. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Harold. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Carrie. It's so nice to see people on here. It's funny because I'm like staring at the camera and I'm like, you guys can see my face. I can't see your face. Although Fletch has this creepy little drawing that I can look at that reminds me to smile. So I have that at least. But thank you so much for listening. This is a song called Lone Walk.
He was a young boy when everything fell, and when his mama left, he was out by the well, drinking from the water he so hastily spilled onto his now worn path. And when he hailed his name to tell him the news, well, he fell to the ground and he dirtied his shoes, 'cause he knew it would be muddy out there as he went to walk away. He walked and he walked all day long, and he walked while singing the song through the woods and away from home, 'cause he knew if he went back he'd feel so alone. They looked at the trees from on every side, they seemed so asleep, but every bit alive, and he yelled to get them awake, till the earth started to shake. And in that hole, well, he did fall, and out of the darkness, well, he heard a call, young boy, you aren't alone if you just come on home. So he walked and he walked all day long, and he walked while singing the song through the woods and away from home, 'cause he knew if he went back he'd feel so alone. When at the bottom, well, he wept and he yelled. But when someone heard him, quiet he fell. He was too far out to ever get back, so he went on his way and he covered his tracks. Said, who knows if I'll ever be back? Well, and he walked all day long, and he walked while singing the song through the woods and away from home, 'cause he knew if he went back he'd feel so alone. Well,
you. So yeah, this is that was Lone Walk, and it's written like a folk song, so very storyteller-ish, and I wrote it kind of loosely based on the story of the prodigal son, somebody who goes out and feels like they can't come back, feels like they won't be welcomed there, but even though they will be with open arms. So a pretty simple concept, but it was fun to write just because of the story. So hello everyone who's joined in. Hi Ryder, Batteries for Stories, hello, and the Prophet there, hello. It's really great to see that people are watching, and it means a lot. This next song is off of The Catalyst is Called, and The Catalyst was called, came out of the beginnings of the shutdown, when the world was shut down. I was planning on releasing an album in May, that I couldn't finish it because I needed people to play on it, but I couldn't. All I had was myself, so I literally recorded this in my bed by myself, and I think it shows in the lyrics and the lyrical content and the sounds that you hear when you listen to the recordings, because a lot of it's about loneliness or contemplation or thinking about what it means to be a human that's alone. So this first one is called Rat in a Hat, and this title was given to me by a friend to write around, and so it's kind of a funny title, but I took it and ran with it, so this is Rat in a Hat.
Is the world I've been waiting here? Is it too broken to name myself here? Am I a stranger in my chosen home? Is it rain or thunder or just the steps below? Well, I wore a hat and I called it today. Well, I'd rather be a rat than say what I needed for you to hear. I'll paint you a picture, just lend me some of your blood. I'll hang it in the attic above your favorite rug. When I am finished, I'll pray to your unseen God and pray that it's plenty to receive your endless love. Well, I wore a hat and I called it today. Well, I'd rather be a rat than say what I needed for you to hear. Yes, I wore a hat and I called it today. I'd rather be a rat than say what I needed for you to hear. I feel like I'm home. Is this my home? Isn't this
Okay, so that was Rat in a Hat, and the literal concept is a rat in the attic contemplating humans below, but if you look deeper, it's more about humans contemplating humans. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And this next song is called Letter to a Late Acquaintance. And I wrote this one with the idea of, when someone that you know dies, but you didn't really have a close relationship with them, and it makes you think about, how sad are you supposed to feel? Should you feel guilty feeling sad? Should you feel guilty because you're thinking all these thoughts while other people are mourning? It's a weird thing. So this is called Letter to a Late Acquaintance.
I wish I had known you better. You were someone else's friend. Was it vain for me to start crying and soundly find myself asleep in bed? Stick your hand from the grave, shake mine firmly to cure my shame. I've learned to feast on what was in mine. Were you hollowed? Was your conscience right? Is my conscience right? I wish you were more than a passing thought. That put your picture on the mantle, side by side with my two late dogs and a cousin I barely knew when he was alive. Stick your hand from the grave, shake mine firmly to cure my shame. I've learned to feast on what was in mine. Were you hollow? Was your conscience right? Is my conscience right? Saw what happened from the paper. It was on page 5. Wish I hadn't eaten breakfast, but I did with your name sitting close beside. Stick your hand from the grave, shake mine firmly to cure my shame. I've learned to feast on what was in mine. Were you hollow? Was your conscience right? I'll stick your hand from the grave, shake mine firmly to cure my shame. I've learned to feast on what was in mine. Were you hollow? Was your conscience right? Is my conscience right? How sweet, how beautiful, how far untouched, how pure, how perfect. Your name, what's yours? Stick your hand from the grave, shake mine firmly to cure my shame. I've learned to feast on what was in mine. Were you hollow? Was your conscience right? Stick your hand from the grave, shake mine firmly to cure my shame. I've learned to feast on what was in mine. Were you hollow? Was your conscience right? Is my conscience right? Well, I wish I
better. But you were someone else's friend. So that was Letter to a Late Acquaintance. Also, while you're here and watching this live stream, you should subscribe to The Bunker. They do live streams here every Thursday at 8:30, about every Thursday. So make sure to subscribe so that you can catch some other really great singer-songwriters. It's a really great series, so I recommend subscribing.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, so I am going to sing a song called Doorstop. And Doorstop has the title of the album The Catalyst has called in it, and it's kind of a reaction song, you know, reaction to your own thoughts, to what's going on in the world, and with this metaphor of the doorstop, it's letting everything in. And for me, a little backstory, I'm sure a lot of people are like this, but like I hate when the door is like slightly cracked open. It just makes me feel uncomfortable. I like it to be all the way shut. So this is called Doorstop. I'm gonna tune this string up. The shades were all closed. I was petrified of seeing a face in the mirror that wasn't mine. Felt fainted in the dark. How foolish of me. All right, that was Doorstop, and that is on The Catalyst Has Called, which is out on streaming and Bandcamp, so Apple Music, Spotify, just look up Mirabelle Skipworth, and my name will show up, and you can listen to that album as well as my other music. Hey, Joan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments so I can see everyone's name and know who's here, and it makes it a little less awkward for me because I'm just looking at a camera, not the same as eye contact, but it's a close second to being there in person and seeing all your faces. This next song is a song called Wayward Meandering. It's another one of those titles that someone gave me and I decided to write around. And it's a very contemplative, introspective song. And you'll see that a lot of it's questioning different things about faith and how the role of it and what we should be doing. So that was a very general explanation, but I think that the song is really clear in its thoughts and its questions. So this is Wayward Meandering. My voices don't wake me up politely. They make sure I'm dazed and then delight in me. They all say repent, but I'm not sure if it works. Am I earnest enough? Do I even want to learn? So I'm going wayward meandering. Don't worry, I'll be back eventually. Do my actions have purpose? Am I supposed to figure it out? They say the bells are ringing loudly, but I don't hear their sounds. As my prayer becomes static, as my faith become weak, would I know a divine voice if I heard him speak? So I'm going wayward meandering. Don't worry, I'll be back eventually. Are my feet too weak to walk? Are my hands grasping the air? Would it hurt me even more if I just pretend that I care? When my steps lead me outward, is it for the right reasons? Will I find something worth having, or at least worth believing? So I'm going wayward meandering. Don't worry, I'll be back eventually.
wayward meandering. Don't worry, I'll be back, hopefully. Hopefully, hopefully, is there hope for me?
Very nice.
Thank you. That was Wayward Meandering, and that's the final song on The Catalyst It's called. So if you enjoyed that song, you can look it up along with the rest of the EP on your streaming services or Bandcamp. Just search Mirabelle Skipworth, The Catalyst Is called, and it'll pop up for you. Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate it, and thank you, Don. Lyrics mean a lot to me, so it means a lot when people appreciate the lyrics of a song. I was writing before I was singing, so, well, I don't know if that's accurate. I was writing poetry before I was songwriting, and so I put a lot into lyrics. I'm going to transition to a couple of songs that aren't recorded, but will be in the future. This first one is not named yet, so if in the comments you have a suggestion about a name, put it there. Put it in the comments. I wrote this song after reading the book Notes from Underground. It just kind of inspired me. It's a very existential book, so the song's kind of existential too. But it's very lyrically heavy, and it was really fun to write lyrically, so I hope you guys appreciate that.
Don't make me weak, don't make me sorry, don't make me hungry for your company, don't make me a slave at this table as you sing praises to your king. His name is pride, clothed with fire that burns my skin and smiles at my wounds. But it's not right, something's not right. Deceive you so far, you're better off than I. Well, are you beautiful? Well, are you concrete? Are you the red that stained these worn shoes? Well, am I crazy? Is this my vocation? Well, I've discredited honor, what's left to lose. Don't make me worry, don't make me regret. Well, judgment is coming and awareness is all I have left. And it's not right, something's not right. Deceive yourself, are you better off than I? Well, are you foolish? Are you just worse than I? My words sound better in the dark beneath sweat and lust. I'll send you postcards, I'll send you an eyeball, I'll send you a note written with invisible ink. And best regards to your mother. Well, I'm sure she's proud that you've learned to be meek. But it's not right, no, something's not right. Deceive yourself, Am I too late? No, you're much too early. Your transgressions will taste lovely with this meal. Feed me patience. Was I anxious? Were my yellow words turned blue? Don't call my doctor or his sons. They've got too many answers, and I just want one. But it's not right. Something's not right. Deceive you so far, you're better off than I. Well, words won't mean anything if you have nothing to say, and your thoughts won't treat you well if you've been drinking from the devil's case of wealth. But it's not right, no, something's not right. Deceive you so far, you're better off than I. Well, it's not right. Something's just not right. Won't you deceive yourself and see if you're better off than me? All right, so that is currently unnamed song. Thank you so much. Oh, hi. Hi, Mark. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dawn. And Harold. Thank you so much. Storytelling is a big part of my songwriting, so it means a lot that you guys pick up on that. So, make sure. All right, so this is actually going to be my last song, and this went by really quick. It's been really fun singing original music. Thank you to Fletch and The Bunker. So make sure to subscribe to The Bunker so you can catch some more really great songwriters Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. This is a really great way to showcase music. And we're in a weird situation right now in the world, and it's great to be able to sing original music in with quality audio, quality video. So, yeah, thank you so much for having me. And make sure to subscribe to The Bunker. I better sing my last song before I can't say words anymore. But this is called The Lion, the Ox, the Man, the Eagle. And this song is going to be on my upcoming album, which I plan to release sometime late fall. The date is still TBD, so but be on the lookout for that on my Instagram and my Facebook and my website. It's Mirabelle Skipworth Music on Instagram, Mirabelle Skipworth Music on Facebook, and it's mirabelleskipworthmusic.com for my website. So all of those are the same, so it keeps it really simple. But go ahead and look at those pages, and I'll keep you updated on the next releases. But this is my last song. Thank you so much. So this song is based out of a part in Revelation where there's the four living creatures, the lion, the ox, the man, and the eagle. So that's what it's referencing. The door was open wide, but I was too scared to see what was inside. And I yelled a guilty plea in hopes that my shame would leave. feared it wouldn't come in, since I'd fallen in love with my own sin. Despite my ignorance, my knees buckled and my mind did shift, 'cause there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. Yes, there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. The sweet music played, and oh, my worry faded before it was slain. But alive, yes, alive just the same. Yes, there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. Yes, there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. And they cry, holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Early in the morning, our song shall rise to thee. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in three persons, a blessed Trinity. 'Cause there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. Yes, there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. Yes, there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. Yes, there was a lion, an ox, a man, and an eagle sitting there. All right, that was my last song. Thank you so much for everyone who's been listening, even if it was just for a song or two. It really means a lot. Thank you.
Well, I'm telling you, Mirabelle, this was worth the wait. You have, for the last 3 or 4 months, I've been listening to your songs. I have some real favorites. You played them tonight. You are a fantastic performer, and I just love what you do.
Thank you so much for having me.
You can come back anytime when your next album comes out.
Of course.
Please come back and perform that.
Of course, of course.
And thanks everybody that came along tonight and all the nice comments. Again, you can buy Mirabelle a cup of coffee for $3 for the next 24 hours. It goes straight to her. We do this for free, and it's just a way to get local artists to some exposure and help them move down the road. And I'm sure they would love it. Once again, check out Mirabelle. She has The Catalyst Has Called is a fantastic album. It's on Spotify. You should check that out definitely. That's my favorite right now. and there's some great songs out there. Some of them you heard tonight. Thanks again all for coming. Next week we have Rich Becker, and I'm not going to say a lot about Rich because he's a strange dude, but he will be here, and he's very unique. I'm going to play a little bit of his music on the outro here, so stick around if you want to hear it. But thanks again, Mirabelle, and be well and take care.